Okay, cool. Here it is. Okay, so yeah, this is all the business you. I mean, still the question like how much money you want to throw for this chapel. Because we can say like we can make it really like not weak but small and not really looking nice, so that it will only grant shelter. So that's like 100 gold pieces.
I could lay an extra 500 gold pieces to the chapel.
That yes, I can work with that, Mr. Genkiro. It certainly will be. Yeah, the chapel will be nice for pilgrims. I guess that's like our business agreement. Like he stands up from his papers, he puts a hand to shake.
Yep, I shake the hand. And do you require a copy of the deed of the land? Or a signed agreement?
This might certainly be useful. Of course, I have contact with Mr. Silvercoin, but it's always good to have copies in two different places, just in case.
Alright. Well, how do we take a copy in the Middle Ages?
Okay.
Printing press, or you go
It's-
to a priest or a monastery.
Yeah, it's basically just written down all over again.
Like if
Yeah.
you drop by very quickly to Mr. Silvercoin, he has like few scribes like on payment for him that copy documents. So he just say a word and he will do the copy for just like a very small price, like 5 gold pieces.
900.
Yeah, so we do that.
Okay, so yeah,
And it's-
so it really takes like less than an hour to deal with all that stuff. Or maybe like hour, maybe yeah, hour.
Alright, so does anybody else do anything as Genkiru does this?
Nothing
No,
specifically,
actually I
no.
do suppose I go around gathering rumors about who you were, since you seems to be rather famous around here, and I don't truly know who the hell you are.
I mean, as an old member of the Eternal Wanderers, you might have heard about some members, including them.
Yes, but I hardly know them personally, and I wonder what exactly they did to make them so revered in this city.
Well, you hear that for once they saved the city from a lich and he's dead. They prevented the city to be turned into necropolis. They also were very pivotal in defense of this region from Orcish army. So yeah, that's two main deeds they made, and well, this is huge stuff. So yeah, they are remembered.
Yeah.
Fuck!
They say us from the orcs, they did.
Oh dear.
Mari or Jai?
Yes.
Yo,
What's up?
Yeah, do you do anything in the meantime as Genkiro does his business?
I asked Jai for an amulet of mighty fists. That's about it.
Do you have the money?
Oh, wait, not yet. Never mind. Forgot about that. I need to get paid first.
I am broke as balls, so I mean,
I just
So,
bought my own city.
We're
I
all
screw
pretty
around in the
good.
basilica.
yeah.
You
if
go around
get-
mugging people around the basilica? What did you say?
I said it. I screw around in the basilica.
Okay.
Yeah, if you get me the money, I'll find the materials and I can make something for you.
I can do the materials.
And after Genkiru is done with his business, he's going to loiter around the city, see how the common folk acts around him, and see if, basically how the people react around him.
Yeah, most of the people in the city recognize you. All of them who recognize you are friendly, polite. They give you a bow, like even a handshake if you accept.
Yeah, I accept.
They give
And
you
nobody-
some polite words that keep up a good fight or something like that, because they only heard like you are adventurers, so they really are in awe that you risk your life every time you go out there into the wild.
By the way, does Pinewood have an orphanage?
Technically speaking, I don't know because I haven't really thought of that before.
Probably. What city doesn't have orphans?
It might be an orphanage.
Well, they might be
What the question is not what city doesn't have orphans. It's does the city care about the fact that it has orphans or not? That is the question.
Are they adopted by the Church of Light or something like that?
Oh yeah, it's the orphanage is under the not protection. It's not commandeered. For fuck's sake, the word for that.
Ran by.
Ran by cult of life, the basilica, the church, and all of that stuff. Also, as you like go screw around, you see that basically the city is of course very clean, no crime, also no beggars, no homeless people, and no like jobless people.
Well, that's not right. Okay, I'm going to go to.
Yeah,
Let's make some people homeless, guys.
You know how,
Okay, let's do this.
okay, you know how we're going to meet for dinner first, yeah?
I mean, like there is like when you are waiting for the dinner, there's like a diplomacy check to gather information.
So the reason why it's relevant, if we're waiting for dinner, I'm going to go and ask the bar staff and the waiters about why we don't have beggars and poor people.
So yeah, they say that basically that's something the people call great project of Asmardius. As you might have heard, the walls that are being built on the borders of the kingdom, they of course require manpower. So he gave an offer to everybody who needed a job that he will offer them food and shelter and payment, that if they wanna help with making this kingdom the most or one of the best protected places on earth, if they gonna help with building the walls around the kingdom.
Alright, well, we should definitely check out that place soon.
It's very suspicious because
Yeah,
many poor people aren't in very good shape, but maybe he did it. He does have a lot of money.
That's on our list of places to go, guys, by the way.
Yeah, there are already some walls prepared. You might have seen even from the tower as you were flying,
Teleporting.
teleporting still. Like
Let's just watch the all the homeless and beggars have coalesced into a single evil outsider. And we just unleash another monstrosity somehow.
Okay then. So, unless there is nothing else that you wanna do, we can skip to the drinking and dinner at the Finding Quiver Tavern. Of course, the barkeep and the waitress like knows you, because of course you're already known. So yeah, they are very welcome. They probably won't ask for payment for drinks, but they might give you a small nudge that if you wanna to support their business and all that, you might give some, however much you wanna pay.
I do demand that Sensa has a seat.
No! It's getting ridiculous. Can't he just hide on the rafters or top or something?
Probably, but
Well,
At
no,
least-
actually, before they start doing it, I want to make sure this goes well, and I want to make sure that they're all on my side. I'm not that diplomatic, and I am interested into all the disappearing people and to why people like Robert Augustus have lost their rank. So I am going to, just before the dinner, give them 50 gold coins to spread around and keep them sweet.
I kind of look around.
Oh
and
yes,
ask
they
the
are
bar-
very happy, and they for your
Because
generosity.
That's an absurd amount of money.
I look around and I stare at one of them and I say, Is this place dragon accessible?
No, if you turn into a dragon, you will burst through the ceiling on the upper floor.
Oh,
Dang it.
that's small.
The ceiling is not that high.
Okay, fair enough. Then I also kind of leave Ego outside, I think.
Maybe you
Considering-
didn't summon him.
Oh, good point. Well, let's change that.
No, no, no. Stop summoning huge, scary-looking things.
I know, just some of the small ones then.
Okay, small, scary-looking things.
Technically
Thank you.
speaking, like Zensa like fits inside, and at your request, Mari, she's like, they are like, we are terribly sorry, but we do not have seats of this size.
He doesn't need. Well, at least a spot at the table and drinks.
Well, of
Mm,
course,
yeah.
Spot
Sensa, make a diplomacy check to get in.
Spot he will have, and Zensa is like, yeah, I better have. I am also a member of this party, goddammit.
Um,
And I
the
will
whole,
also give generously to make up for the demands.
and the whole tavern just hears this giant eagle talk, and everybody and the music just stops, and
Mm.
Yeah, they are just.
Quick in here, now's your chance.
Did he just talk?
Yes, yes, he did.
haven't you heard of the tale of the legendary talking eagle?
What?
We heard the tales of you as a party, but not of a talking eagle. But we believe it's very interesting, and they like try to ignore the elephant in the room, and they just start serving drinks and food and all of that stuff.
Well,
one
let's
point-
sing you the story.
So if he can attack with his wings as an unarmed strike, can he pick things up with his wings to drink stuff?
Just pick it up in your beak, the cup, and just pour it. How do you say this? Just
Okay,
put
so
your head up and it
he
falls
will
down.
he will try to do something like that, and sometimes he will fail, sometimes he will pass, and like when he fails, he's like, "Ah, you stupid old hack, why you didn't give me a hand?"
Mm.
I could have made him an alchemist, but I'm pretty sure an eagle flying around with arms would have been pretty scary.
That would have been creepy as hell. Mm.
Oh god damn it, give me a bowl or something. This small map is not enough for me.
I agree with the eagle. Hey, does anyone have some meat? The rarer, the better. I mean, I'm starving.
And like jokingly, completely not knowing your true nature, one of the bartender just jokes, do you want a piece of meat or do you want a whole animal?
A whole animal, please.
And he's like, he joked and he's like, okay, you will have to wait like half an
I
hour.
mean, just the only thing you have to do is just kill the animal and bring it here. I'll take care of the rest. It'll be fine. Don't worry.
Are you saying you're not capable of killing the animal yourself?
I mean, I don't know which animals I'm allowed to kill. That's the problem.
Oh, well, you can't just walk. Oh, yeah, I do appreciate that. It's probably best not to get indiscriminate. Well, if they pointed at you,
Okay, so yeah, so basically like half an hour later, like bartender, like, and he brings like a fucking body of a cow.
And as it enters the room, my eyes sparkle. I'm like, yes, that will be perfect.
Is
Thank
Ego
you.
with you?
No, Ego isn't with me.
Yeah, too bad.
Sadly, sorry.
Oh god.
I can summon him. if you
Summon
want.
him.
Okay, sure.
And
I'll
have
summon
him use. Have you gotten rid of the kukris yet?
I have not. I'll get rid of them tomorrow.
Have him chop up the cow with 12 arms.
Yes! Glorious! I look at the cow and I say, oh, I actually have a really good plan. Wait just for 1 minute. And I cast
Step
a
away
spell.
from the cow, maybe you should say.
Nah, it's fine.
Okay,
I
if
cast,
you want, help yourself, mate.
Glorious. I cast Purified Calling and then summon Ago. Basically, Purified Calling allows me to resummon Ago with full health because he was killed, so he only has half. But now he's full again.
Mhm.
And he shows up with all 12 of his weapons.
Yeah,
He's
so
like,
basically all of the staff of the tavern and a few of the guests that are here and are eating dinner, just like slack jaws down, like, what the fuck?
And I just say this might get a bit bloody. So if everyone could kind of step back for a moment, that would be great.
Like,
Great,
I
thank you.
nudged the
Right.
barkeep in the knee with my elbow and be like, and
Right.
he thought a talking eagle was bad.
I think they should be able to hide from this, so I cast Fairy Fire from the corpse of the animal.
Why?
Glows in the dark while everyone can see it.
Oh,
It's not
yeah.
dark, it's midday or like
Oh, I know.
going late afternoon, so it's still like light and torches so everyone can see it.
It's still sparkling.
Bartender like panics for a moment. Just wait a second, I will prepare some shit to not like bathe this room in a blood.
Oh, come on, I'm hungry.
So he's like, he runs to the room, he goes back, he like spread the shit. Okay, chop.
Heck yeah, thank you. Yes, that's perfect. Like Ago.
Roll all your attack rolls.
Yes. Ago just kind of puts on a chef's hat, and then an apron, as Genkiro put in chat, and he just starts smacking the thing to bits.
Okay.
He coup de grace the dead cow with 12 weapons.
Yeah, so that's like he makes like a shish kebab,
Yeah, he
beefsteak,
makes a
whatever. And after all this done, and some of people are still like shocked, the bartender like is like he looks at you, Jai. He looks at Ego. He looks at you, Jai. Do you mind if your friend helps us in kitchen?
Oh yeah, he can help in the kitchen for tonight. That's fine. Ego, just do what the nice man tells you to do for the kitchen tonight. It'll be fine. And Ego just kind of walks over to the guy and then extends all of his 12 he just kind of sheaths all of his weapons and then extends his hands in a like, hey, let's shake hands kind of fashion.
Yeah, so after 5 minutes and finally shaking all of the 12 hands, the barkeep and them, I really need to think of the name for him. Maybe Alfred, simple as that. The barkeep Alfred says, okay, big guy, I can show you the place and you will help us prepare a lot of delicious food for your friends.
He
And
gives 12 thumbs ups
Yeah,
and walks to the kitchen.
in the meantime, of course, some other guests arrive, and finally, like, Robert arrives. And immediately from the entrance, like, Alfred, like, 5 pins or something, like, he calls for a lot of drinks.
Note to self, give Ego points in profession and performance.
Cook!
Yes.
What are we doing today, Joey? Let's cook meth.
The same thing we do every day.
We gotta
We
cook.
cook.
Mhm.
No, we gotta cook.
Wait. Cooking what?
That's-
Wouldn't that be
that's-
wouldn't that be craft alchemy? What I heard.
Cook meth.
If it is, then I'm a really good cook.
I really need to check, like, for example, because I know there are drugs in Pathfinder, but I don't know if there is methamphetamine for them. Never
Sad.
mind.
Oh.
That's for later. Okay, so like the Robert Augustus gets his ale in his personal mug that there is like a sculpture of his magnificent mustache on the mug. And it's really big, so like he like takes all the marks for himself. He gives one to each one of you. Cheers, mates.
Can I just stare at the mug, just like, what the fuck?
Wait, how big is the mug?
Like kinda solid. Like if he like as Robert puts it to his mouth, it's like covers his face. And he
This is a point.
I look at it as I could stand in this thing.
probably, but don't do it when I'm drinking. no.
I thought he handed one that size to all of us. My bad.
Yeah.
I mean,
Sex.
like this is special mark for him. He gives you a map
Yeah.
that half of this size, still large, but not that big.
Mm.
Anyways, after like some, typical banter and all that cheers, that takes like 10 to 15 minutes, and like nodding or shaking hands or just being polite with some guests who recognize you. Finally, there is a time for explanations. And to give you a short, Robert starts explaining that as you were away, as Marius came to him and started explaining that no matter if he trusts him or not, there are some few very simple points about this world and what are dangers for him, considering he's the captain of the guard. And he says that basically, if you think about it, then what the enemy might targets first during the battle or attack, the one who leads and controls, in hopes that when the commander dies, the soldiers are too stupid or too unexperienced to do something without his guidance. So he made a plan that he put a better training regime for guardsmen, that instead of the one leader above everyone else who would be very clear target for assassination, and he reminds that while you were technically speaking dead these 5 years, there was attack of the Phantom Troop attacked the city, and he points at the scar going through his right eye. I mean, his eye still works. As with the 300 movie, there was one of the guys had scar, but his eye still worked. So yeah.
Yeah, that shouldn't happen.
Yeah. So by me not being captain of the guard and having a lot of middle rank commanders, the plus patrol sergeants and all of that, the guys that lead the troops in the field and know something about leadership. Well, the short version is that they will have harder time killing all the middle rank leaders compared to one overall leader of the city guard. So technically speaking, he retired for his safety and not being an obvious target for mainly Phantom Troops, because as Marius reminded him that he still holds something that he hopes it will be destroyed soon, as long as you will contact him.
Do it tomorrow. Anyways, continue.
I mean, that's really most all of the story he tell, the reasons why he's not the captain of the guard. I mean, unless you ask him specifically other things.
Right, so all of the others follow a group leadership. Nobody's leading this whole thing now.
Well, yes, technically speaking, it's not much to lead after Asmarius took control and changed this place into a kingdom and started his projects. For example, the great building of the walls on the borders. There's really no crime and no poverty.
And have anyone here been to these walls yet?
Yes, while we were away, I visited them once or twice.
Did I pass by them when I came here? Did I pass from the other direction?
I assume okay, so you might have appeared from Aramur, this place.
Sure.
So yeah, that was these walls are completed.
So I didn't see any builders or anything. I just passed by the guards.
Yeah, he's Robert says that. Yes, some people who were also suspicious went there, came back. The place is completely open to visitors, and yes, people are working. Of course, I assume that there might have been examples that had to be persuaded. I mean, without use of force, just, like give them a stern talk that if they want to change something in their lives, they will take this chance. And yeah, as far as I can tell, as I saw and inspected the place, they are living in very good conditions, and they are not being treated as slaves.
Right.
And really, as I asked people, and even though you heard rumors going around the city that really majority of the people support building the walls. They truly believe that this is for their protection. That it won't, the kingdom of Asmarin won't be the biggest one. It will be the safest one. That's the phrase that was used by Asmarus, and now everyone repeats that.
Hmm.
So shall. Oh well.
Well-
Let's.
It's
Oh,
been
hopefully you won't mind me building my own little city outside of Pinewood.
And
If-
he gives a large smile. You're building a city? Tell me more.
Building a city?
Well, it's a project it's a work in progress.
Why are you building a city?
Well, I need to places to retire to.
You have
Can't
a
do this
giant
my whole
floating
life.
castle.
Well-
It's not his flying castle, though.
Yeah, it's the Gil's flying giant castle.
Fair enough.
well with
Why a
his
city, though?
security. Oh, never mind.
I mean, normal people would just go and build a house, but a city?
Normal people doesn't have a lot of money.
Yeah, we're adventurers. We're the equivalent
He-
of the 1%.
He's a bard. He has to do everything flashy.
Fair enough.
So yeah,
So yeah, by the way, if you were to talk to what was it,
you're talking
Thaddeus?
about Loria?
Mr. Thaddeus,
Thaddeus.
I
you're-
was yes, Carpenter Thaddeus.
Yeah, you are working with Thaddeus? It's a good man, solid worker,
Yes,
good planner.
we were in the middle of discussing the payment for this whole city.
Oh yes, I'm pretty sure that I haven't heard a single story in which Thaddeus rips someone off, so I'm pretty sure whatever price he told, it's understandable and justified.
Yes. Well, 15,000 is a bit much, but we're experienced adventurers.
Yeah, he gives a cheeky laugh. Believe me, Genhiro, my friend, that majority of the people don't see 1% of that amount of money you just said.
Well, the whole city needs to get out more.
Like, a good